Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, Leo Venus, Leo Mars. All the Leos, welcome. This is my monthly extensive full moon reading. We are having here full moon in Cancer, and we have full moon also. So we have this tarot spread I have created based on a poem by Munshira Altaf. Remember that you are air, water, earth, fire, and spirit, and the wolf here will all the time will be quietly listening, taking all in, connecting, listening, knowing, and being still, and in the end has the wisdom to share. Prasan Sharma, hello, you are the Leo, first Leo in the morning, at least we have here good morning. We have here 10 o'clock. I have a little bit lost my voice, so I nurture myself with that tea here. But I have 4 readings to do today. And Leo, how is going? How is going with your thesis? Not thesis, it's like a study. Are you busy studying? Are you having good life going with you were saying last time you are in love? I was thinking afterwards that if you are doing an important study and in love, it can be kind of like the love feelings can disturb your focus, no? Anyway, let's go. This is for you now, Leo. I will this wolf will be here, your spiritual guide today for the full moon and the full moon in Cancer. So let's go. Let's go. We start with the crystal. That always is. Now, what is your energy? It is sacral chakra. So there is this Emperor and Empress. There is this sacral kind of creative energy, but sexual energy also. Understand the pleasure in life is good for you. Like when you are a creative person, you are enjoying what you are doing. Kind of me too. The best readings is when I'm enjoying just the life. So when you have a kingdom, you have to kind of make sure you are not ending to give all your resources away and become a martyr, Jesus on the cross, but you are like able to enjoy that kingdom too. Like if you would be having this dream career, whole the point to study this medicine is to be helping people and like enjoying then your whatever you gain with this knowledge. So okay, so say Prasan Sharma, we both decided not to talk. We'll talk after exam. That's a wise thing indeed. You have to, there was this thing about you have to be really having a strategy to make this study well. So I still remember there was like a maybe you succeed. So if you let this kind of turbulent emotion shake your ship, how can you like be focused that information? Yes, okay. So this is your, let's see that these are special Cancer full moon cards giving you guidance in this particular time and space. Yes, you are getting wise. I think you are a young person in the sense that sometimes we can be hot-headed. All the hormones are coming at the same time. We should be the most intelligent with our career plans. And then we have also the family plans at the same time. So everything is like that age happening. So I know. But it can be beautiful. Not to go too much into details, but I end up meeting one Italian man when I was your age, I guess, and I was studying then I finished my studies, but I did move to Italy. But of course, I'm not with that man anymore, but I was having a beautiful life path to live in Italy for 5 years. Like sometimes you have to just follow your path. It was definitely important for me to go there, and without this person, I would have never end up moving to Rome, Italy, but I did. So some people are on our way to guide us, to bring us forward. So universe has this guidance available, so welcome it. Here we have some kind of interesting perfume bottle. Thinking this sacral chakra is all about smelling the roses, so here's kind of bottled roses. Let's see what this is. I treat myself well. I deserve beautiful things in my life. I'm worthy of being treated like a lady or gentleman. Okay, so treat yourself well, in the sense like a kind of like treating yourself well would be also that you clean your house because you deserve to live in the clean house, or you deserve to eat a good meal. Don't be treating you like some servant, or understand that you are king, and treat yourself even like a king or queen. You deserve that from yourself too. So that's here for now, full moon in Cancer. Kind of smell the roses. Stop in your life to understand the beauty around you that can make pleasure in your life indeed. It's not only about work. Maybe we get in this love relationship realms too in this reading. This is having this all 5 elements. Let's have the emotional landscape for Leos. We are seeing what is the landscape around you. Here is the water realm, so let's see what was there. Here we have empathic, eternal, and attractive true colors. Interesting that this was coming like, maybe it wants me to turn this like handsome is here. Eternal handsome. Okay. Then it's like a divine looks. Summertime with you. Maybe this is exactly a message for you from the spirit guides for Prasan Sharma. Like if you do study well, indeed aim to have the summertime with your person. Like that's the goal. So you can save the money, you can save all the plans for your summer, then you can chill on the beach. You have done well goals, then you have time to rest. Okay. Or make the summer plans now. It helps kind of like to know, okay, the things are happening then. Like as a mother, like I have to often like plan things ahead. So indeed, I mean, anybody is a good thing to do, but it's such a nice thing to kind of plan a holiday. Okay, we're gonna do this then. My son, like it's good to know at once, so you can kind of be prepared. So you get interesting. Prasan, you should focus on your exam when you get fantastic erotic tarot, erotic fantasy tarot. So there is some erotic stories coming here. Now in the full moon in Cancer is emotional moon, of course. We have even the Mars in retrograde in Cancer, meaning there's this watery realms, really emotional depths are now kind of present. These astrological elements. What else I can say? What is about Leo? Is there something about Leo? There's just this very interesting thing you could look like. This year is somehow like a divine timing. Maybe it's for your, even for your life path, that 4 planets are changing sign. It's like Jupiter, Saturn, what were the planets? All these are changing in 1 year, and it doesn't usually happen. Which were the planets? Wait. Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto just changed to Aquarius, so it kind of happened also. What are the others ones? Wait, I'm a little bit mourning. So soon I get it. But there were 4, and the astrologer said it's a special year because it's kind of not happening usually. Like they were making calculations until time of beginning, and there was not happening this. So it's almost telling me like there is some important shift is happening. Uranus. Yes, Uranus is one also. Very related to this Aquarius shift, that if Uranus changes, it's the ruling planet of Aquarius usually. But now, of course, Aquarius is in Pluto. But it's classically the Uranus is the crazy genius. So kind of like Uranus. What was the sign Uranus going? Wait. What was it? Oh my, I should have notes. I wrote it somewhere. Maybe in the other room. I was taking some notes about this, but there's one more. One more planet was changing sign. What was it? Let's not get lost in my Gemini head. There is Ali 009 111 hi and chat. Somebody is here also joining. We are now going still to locate this kind of atmosphere before we go to this kind of sacred space to feel this remembering who you are and every abilities you are in your to taking, Leo. So we have the current feelings of the person. That little love reading here. Like we have a whole this, like I have bought this heart-shaped box for the Valentine, but it's completely full of these emotions. So let's see what comes for you. Let's have it here so you see where I'm fishing them. Leo is having this and not too many. Then we have also this little girl. What is the little girl hiding under the dress? It's like a lot of innocent feelings. Leo's person. What is it? So we have here values to choose for guidance. And there is a huge amount of values I'm listing now. Indeed, this is a perfect moment in the beginning of the year, kind of New Year resolution, to start to put the values in order. Often it's said like you should know your 10 top values. It should be really like your heart brand should be guided by your values, that you're aware of them. Devil is always this unconscious energy and magician is the conscious energy. So always educate yourself about, like it's good to be like having kind of business plan or study plan, indeed, values, what kind of values are in place here now. Let's read this so you can take note if you like some of them. So determination, fairness, faith, fame, friendships, fun, growth, happiness, honesty, what is it? Humor, influence, authenticity, achievement, adventure, authority, balance, beauty, boldness, compassion, challenge, religion, reputation, respect, responsibility, security, self-respect, service, and spirituality. Was there even a family mentioned here? Oh, not even. I have to add that. It's like family is a value. Why is not mentioned in my list? Family. Ui. That is missing here. Family. Okay. Anyway, so this is, your person is thinking about his values. Oh, Two of Cups, bonfire burning for you, celebration of love. Wow, there is some hot. I'm not surprised. Leos are the fire sign, the party maker. So indeed, if you want to get some, focus your fire to the things that you want to kind of get done. You can make a huge party, but you can also make a huge fame for yourself, like indeed making a hot moves in your career, where you put this hot energy. Yeah, you're burning your stakes. Stakes are high. It's like there's this hot. A person see you. I'm rich. You are rich. We are rich. Because I know you love me. That makes me feel like a millionaire. Wow. Nice. Being in a winner team. Then we have the man that always says that life is great is going to keep experiencing great in life. Just as a person who constantly talks about the hardships in life will keep experiencing hardships. Neville Goddard. What's your inner conversations? What's the stories you tell to yourself? Yes, it's kind of almost like a spirit guidance to you, to Leo, that you should not put yourself down, because you are the kind of first person who should like cheer yourself. Me too, I can say personally, I have managed to do now 4th of January, finish my tarot deck made by hand. And I've been busy making it in different art ways, like painting or paper cuts. I've been making this deck for 3 years. It's a long process to create ideas, develop concepts. But I decided when one friend of mine gifted me this empty invisible tarot deck as a gift, and it was beautifully said in that deck that design your tarot cards like Golden Dawn members used to do. So I was like, I'm gonna just do this with no pressure. I'm just gonna do it. Like, this can be a new deck. This can be a different even than the previous. And it's a little bit. It became like a Lock Lady deck. Point is that it took me 3 months actively drawing, and in the last week I was drawing 19 cards. So sometimes with your study plan, Prasant, it might be like you are taking easy now, and then in the end you are noticing like, I want to get this ready by the deadline, like I want to get this thing. Why don't you start already putting pressure to yourself, like it's already the last week, like understanding like good foundation is what is needed in anything, in relationship or work. And you start putting the great foundation. You have like whatever books you have to read, you have been reading them even twice or 3 times by the time, like you put high stakes, high goals to yourself. And yeah, then you don't have to in the last minute be completely stressed and like overwork about, like you can actually chill, like you know your material, like you are like just kind of like really able to conversate about the topic, like it's like your natural knowledge or something. Like make the hard work now. Now is less all this beginning of the year, of course there is soon Valentine, but when it's cold moment, people are less actively outside, so do the hard push now and you will succeed, for example. But you have to decide that you're gonna do it, and you can finish what you start. That's always in any design work also. You can always say you do something, but you have to finish it. Important. It takes dedication to finish something in time. We have here Current Feelings of Person. Woke song by Madonna. Let your body go with the flow. You know you can do it. Greta Garbo and Monroe, Dietrich and DiMaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean on the cover of magazine. Grace Kelly, Harlow Jean, picture of a beauty queen. Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, Dance on Air. They had style, they had grace. Wow. You are seen like a cover girl, like you have a style. I mean, Leos are always like kind of like a spotlight, kind of having this kind of radiance. You're seen like this. No, somebody is making article about you, even you're like some kind of person like that. Or they see you like this. Maybe you are posting in the social media cool picture about yourself, really like this. Then we have some mirror. If the version of you would from 5 years ago could see you right now, they would be so proud. Keep going. Yes, time makes you see even the effort. It makes the perspective clear, like how far you come. So yes, people are asking like feelings. I will take in the end a question from Leo. I would like to keep the standard, like it has to be something that person has like a Leo placement, or the person they're asking. I was taking a reading, somebody paid me, luckily I later noticed that the person had Gemini rising when it was done in the Gemini reading, so it was eventually fitting to the energies, but I would like to respect this. But indeed, if you pay something, yeah, I think it's fair. If you pay something, I do take your reading in the end of this, but usually I offer this one question free for one person, end of this reading, one Leo, something about Leo. So if you stick in the end, I will maybe pick your question, but now I focus here. Prasant Sharma had already questioned, should I trust my love? I think thinking about this will drive you crazy, in the sense like you should not like indeed let it be like ice box now, this whole relationship. I think if you go there, how can you focus on your studies? I think the trusting is something that, of course, trust and commitment is such an important part. Like if you have this special person and you are able to somehow make this kind of promise that they wait for you, I think then you just trust. Like if they say it to you, like you should just like trust them. If they're not trustable, then of course you will notice later, more far in the line. I think that the trusting should be really important part. You have to build the trust. It's a building block number one. So I don't know, I'm not gonna now go into, let's start to do this reading. So we have here, and the sun is burning quite heavy on these hours in my room. Last time it happened in Gemini reading that my phone got heated, so I hope it doesn't happen today. It just stopped. So let's see, remember that you are Leo. You are air. Observe, breathe, focus, and decide. And what is that thing coming now in full moon in Cancer? Remember that you are water. Cry, cleanse, flow, let go. What is that? Remember that you are earth. Ground, give, heal, build. Remember that you are fire. It's your element. Burn, tame, adapt, ignite. Let's see. What is our reading? We have here the Five of Pentacles in the air. Very bottom energies up in the air, maybe a bit worrying. Observe, breathe, focus, decide. Five is a half of the pentacle. It's a half of, it's really like a present to your study plan. Like you want to, you ask kind of a guidance of the cards. You want to have this 10 of Pentacle, this kind of achievement of something, but you are in the halfway. And that is here. Remember that your air, the worries come here. Worries about the money or success or the gaining something. Maybe we read this text, what the advice directly is from here. So, hope in your future. Appeal to the spirits. Sensual richness and beauty can be concealed by doubt and fear. Yes, this is important in this kind of, you have really this sensual crystal, even like being enjoying what you do, and then doubt and fear is kind of killing that process of enjoying what you're doing. Pay attention that you're not like going to just like fill your time with doubt and fear. And action, keep your hopes alive, continue your search for happiness. So yeah, you are halfway. It's almost like this Bon Jovi song, we are halfway there. So it's, you have to keep going, not to be stopped by this kind of fears. Fear is kind of devilish thing, like why would you have like a fearful life? Like we have so much fear in our world that is stopping our growth. Then we have water. This is a very emotional position. Remember that your water, cry, cleans, flow, let go. That is totally pain here, like the loss. Now we are seeing really same numbers repeating. 5, 5. It's almost like a whole change is happening here, because change of thoughts, things are happening in where you invest your focus. You're a bit unsure here. This is the loss card. Somebody can be sad. This became like a cover card of my deck, because what I do here as a shadow sister is totally this. I acknowledge there has been pain in my life, a lot, mental, physical, anything, but true Queen can transform the pain to wisdom, and it's a journey to do that. Here is, you have lost a relationship, or you have lost loved one, or there has some kind of disappointments. The cups are fallen, kind of milk is on the floor, but there is like a, let's say when you are down, the only way is up. That is maybe the Cancer full moon is activating this emotional space. And Mars in Cancer too in retrograde, it's totally like everything is about fixing that grabs shell, there has been hits or any hurt. Now it's time to heal. I'm gonna read this as well. Healing times, time of self-care, time of accepting that. Yeah, this is very personal to say, but I was having kind of like a talk with somebody lately, and I admit that I have been scared. So it is a lot to admit that I see myself as a strong person, and still I admit, like, yes, I've been very scared. So sometimes admitting this kind of hard feelings, it's a way to then process it, not to put it aside. So if you're left alone a lot to take care of the things, it can be very scary. Like, there is no support system. I live abroad alone. I have no family here. And then having this narcissistic ex, you know, it can be very scary, you know. Anyway, here is oh, this was Pentacle again. No, it's Cups. Important decisions and measures, departing for unknown places, knowing how to abandon paths that do not lead to satisfaction, accept the truth, and engage in change. Very change card indeed. 5 is the half of where you're going. It's showing already here in this mountain path. You are like halfway. You have to keep going. The Wolf is friendly guiding you here. Okay, let's see what is in your earth. Ground, give, build, heal. Devil is here. Oi, the troublemaker. If I talk about my ex, is here. The narcissistic ex, whatever is your pain point. Shaking the grounds, the earthquakes. This mountain is not so, it's almost like a volcanic mountain here. We are having a path. We are having a walk on this kind of Etna in Sicily. We are walking somewhere a little shaky grounds where the fault line are building. Devil in your ground, but to give, build, and heal. Maybe there is a lot about codependency, getting free of some negative cycles. This is of course shadow work in my deck. Maybe I show some card from my own, because when I was creating this, sometimes I had this kind of I had my way to create that I was picking empty cards if they were empty for my Sarah's reading, and I remember I created this one 5 of Cups in my Leo reading. For the Leo reading, I don't remember when it was, but it was before Christmas and on November, and this was actually coming for the Leo reading then. Maybe still available. This is my Shadow Sister cover card, and that's the 5 of Cups. Is like the magic is in the mess, and you're recognizing the emotions, like you're observing your emotions, like, okay, I'm not, these emotions are not, they are changing, they're not who I am, they are coming to me, I address it, and I choose the love and light to add that in my life. That are the 2 standing cups are here in my, like, the paint, that I look myself in the mirror and I recognize the light and I recognize the love. So that is my version of this. And then here the devil is shadow work, demand to do shadow work, and this will be the ground and activity for you to do the shadow work. Interesting, the devil is often underground, underworld, so very ground energy, Capricorn energy, earth energy, and is in our ground. As I walk through the valley of death, Psalm 23, it's really walking through the dark path. Yes, it can be scary, but it is this kind of brave. Here, it's like which wolf you feed, which you give power to. It's wisdom here. That would be the healing thing, to see like you have a choice. You have a choice to make. Then we have here in your fire, Leo. We have a 3 of Wands, very sexy foresight planner. Very Aries style energy is here. Usually this person is seeing the ships coming in. So good plans are made. Maybe the good party dress is on to be the sexy person. Know this, but let me read what is this. Your fire, this is really fire style. This is Mars in Aries. It's really like a go-getter in your fire. Burn, tame, adapt, ignite. Here is definitely put some, ready to some, go to some kick or some, to be in the spotlight, to be noticed. Once there is like a Pentacle, Cups, Devil, and the Wands. What is missing? Is missing the sword. It's all about feeling and investing and doing. I'm really, this room is too cold. I hope I don't get more sick here because like this is not the heated room. Let's read this. The importance of the context. The lone fighter. Understand the conditions in which pleasure manifests itself. Action. Examine carefully all you have around you. Look over your shoulder and take stock. Be aware of your environment. Here maybe I show you this, my own card again with this. Takes a bit time to find them like this. 78 cards, it's a lot. But I got my deck ready, so it's nice. Can use it. Here. This is in your fire. To live a life of virtue, match up your thoughts, words, and deeds. Epictetus. Having the vision, clear vision. Not let other people shake it. This is to see the ships coming in. This is like Prasan Sharma seeing the winning, acing the exams. Every plans are coming to fruition, being confident. You got it. You have the clear vision. Focus is so important to get anything done. This is kind of looking over the shoulders, can be like focus a little bit like a distracted. You need attention and focus to get anything. Even in this kind of like a, let's say, third eye wisdom, like how can you manifesting, you have to have huge focus. You have to have like a, you are wanting to get something and then you are damn getting it. Like you are just like, I will get this. I decide I'm gonna get this. And this is like this kind of male deer, like I will get it. The champion. This is my vision, I'm gonna do it. So nobody gonna stop me. Gonna fire very like a, yes, let's do this. Yeah, maybe there is some kind of like a longing to have this summer already, wanting to be already where you are not. But always remember that we are not living in the future of past, we are living in the present moment. And if you are living in the future of past, you are starting to be not happy. So yes, you can take the lessons from those things, but focus on the present moment and have this huge focus indeed what you do. You get the magic happening. So don't let other people shake your focus. You are gonna get what you want. You are set to kind of, yeah. Now we have the Wolf has been listening all this time. What is the wolf's message now? Wolf Moon. What is the wolf? Let's have a bigger story. This is powerful. Leo, what Leo needs to have advice from this wolf. Sovereign Queen Mav. Wow, the queen energy. Yes, no, don't mess up with the queen. The queen is here. The queen is here. The queen is here, kind of like the queen. Queen is what I was saying here. The Queen of Sword, for example, is transforming this pain with the wisdom, to the wisdom. This Queen of Cups would be, of course, intuitively and like a loving. I mean, there is a Gemini energy there too. Very faithful queen. Have faith. Wearing red bear. Stacks grow their antlers in early spring. Interesting information. Yes, so now it's time to grow your stack. The antlers. Yes, that's like a vision. How big antlers you got. That's the crown. That's the crown even here. Are you making everything that you are the queen? Like queens are nurturing and caring. The queens in tarot are always nurturing and helping the king to achieve the mastery. There is some kind of queen wisdom here now coming. Welcome, wearing red bear now. UK is here. I just have started to lose my voice. Like, oh my god, this winter is getting in me. Let's have this little read. If you like my reading, give me a like or subscribe if you already didn't. This is nice that you do that too. Okay, here. Advice for Leo. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may be well intentioned. Be compassionate but set firm boundaries. You are going to triumph over a negative situation. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. At the portal between everyday reality and the rapture of unchecked aliveness stands sovereign Queen Mav. She is an initiatrix, taking us beyond the constraints of polite moralism and into the bliss, sacred passion, grit, and astuteness needed to cultivate and protect the light. Warrior, Queen of the Fae, and fearless guardian and protector of territory, Mav is wild and determined. She stimulates confidence, encouraging one not to shy away, but rather to assertively engage with life and claim your true place in the world. She encourages us to refuse to allow our sacred territory to be intruded upon by unworthy rulers, whether they be critical voices in our own mind or ego-driven interlopers. Mav is the instinct to engage when challenged, to call on recruits and use all the wisdom and talent at your disposal so you can assert the light and refuse to be put down or denied your rightful place. Protecting territory from a spiritual perspective is unlike the grasping and self-serving of the ego that wishes to obtain whatever it can for its own benefit. This world needs souls who are willing to and able to hold sacred space and refuse to allow it to become contaminated by greed, jealousy, hate, or confusion. This is an act of courage and selflessness. Such an act of courage serves all beings. To be a son or daughter of Mav requires some spiritual chops. It takes feisty refusal to be dominated or controlled. It also takes the wisdom to recognize that one can lovingly accept all that is without judgment whilst discerning when and how to set a firm boundary lest sacred space be trampled upon and defined by ignorance. Rapture is a pathway out of control and into the sacred and consciously chosen abandonment into something greater than self. When the ocean into which we plunge ourselves is that of the spirit, then our ecstasy becomes a revitalizing, frequency-raising, what words, a soul-empowering experience which manifests pathways to victory where in a lower state of awareness there appear to be no hope. If we honor our need for communion with the sacred realms, we will give ourselves the time and space we need to integrate relevant practices into our lives. Committing to spiritual practice requires the self-possession to know what matters to you, irrespective of whether another or society in general can recognize the wisdom in your values. The values come through. This is also like kind of like investing to this kind of spiritual wealth also on this journey. And winning this whatever doubts and fears you have, being this boundary setting queen here, that no shit is happening in my world, and like let's just like focus on the most important. It's like something she doesn't want to have like a shenanigans going on around. She wants to have like a fair like a sacred space where things can be focused and well done. That's your reading, Leo. I think I end it here. Yes, interesting. The queen showed up. Respect the queen. Yes. So I'm already, oh my god, 42 minutes busy. Time flies. But is anybody having a question? I wanna look a little bit now here. It's really bright here. Almost see the screen. Have to clean this table. Yeah, respect the lioness. Yes, very well said. Yes, that is the royal heart-driven sign, Leo. So it's kind of naturally the fixed sign in the zodiac that is kind of like a meant to be like a lion, king, or queen. There is this ability to be the ruler that is actually indeed, are you the good king or the bad king? Like, don't fall into this shadow side that was here. But maybe sometimes when somebody is shining the light, the shadow comes also kind of strong. So you have to be aware. The challenges are higher on the higher levels. Like actually here, queen on the top of a mountain here is showing. Yes, the queen is standing here kind of like having a word to say. Almost like this kind of like a mountain yodeler. Oh my god, my really I sound like I have smoked, so I never smoke, but my voice is getting so bad here now. I think I end this reading here. I didn't see anybody saying clearly they are lion other than Prasant, but I think you should not go into this thinking about this relationship. You should focus on your studies, so let's not go in there. Let's give a little breather. Or is it okay for you? You want to explore more? I think you should not. Yeah, Prasant. Yes, you are Leo, but do you really want to go into thinking about relationship, because it could be like a distraction, I think, if you now start thinking about that. I think it's not the best in this situation. You were supposed to be like a yes, not go in love. Yes, like you have it. Let's say that you focus now having this kind of like a young person ambition. It's important to be self-actualized. If you start to think about, could this be even your queen, but like if you start to too much think about this kind of what does it mean, and you cannot even meet this person because you have decided to have like a little break, then it's again start this kind of Pandora box that you are like starting to have like a need for knowing more and talk to her. So yes, calm and guide your plans with a mastery. Yes. Exactly. Okay, I come soon back to Virgo. So now I end this. So thank you for seeing. If anybody liked this, give me a like and see you soon in Virgo. I need a little break from my voice to